Honorable Tada, let's take two more questions because the show is coming to an end. So we'll have two more opportunities from my audience and then we'll close the show. Yes, sir. What's your question or comment?
I want to thank Honorable Sam. My name is Martin. I'm coming from Arua. I work with the Voice of Life Radio. This is a very serious matter, and you've rightly said it's rather more social than a legal problem.
Yes.
But I would like to liken this to defilement, which I think not very far. Defilement, I guess, is also a social problem. If defilement, the nation Uganda feels the best way to handle is punishing those who are found guilty of doing this by sentencing them to either life imprisonment or a number of years in jail. While we are well aware that it is also a social problem, I'm wondering what the best sentence would be, if there be any, for the homosexuals. And secondly, I think that if this you acknowledge is a social problem, rehabilitation is one, helping them is one, but let us also understand that some of them, some of our people, are going to suffer innocently. So what about those who have not had any intention, who do not have any will, any wish, and they are forced into it, are lured into it? What should be the case?
So what should be done to those who are recruiting people into homosexuality? Let's take one more question, and hopefully from a lady. We haven't heard from any of the ladies.
I would like to thank the Honorable Sam Otada, and really thank you for bringing us this parliament where the local people come and present their issues from parliament. Thank you so much. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the gentleman, Peter. I don't remember his name.
The gentleman is called George.
George.
Yes.
George, I would like to thank you to come up out of that problem as a parent. I'm so happy to hear that you have come out of that problem. And please, Honorable, can we get a way of having funds to help this young generation? Like if we could get such someone has come out, and as you said that we need the help, and which help is not specific. It's not really, as even you said, we need help. But that help is not, you're not telling us how we are going to help these guys.
Okay, we're going to ask the Honorable how exactly we should help
now
the people.
We have to start with these ones who have come out.
Well, because it is key that Parliament hears from you, the citizen, we have the program, Our Parliament. And so every week we shall bring you a topic based on what's happening in Parliament. But to interact with us, you can either come and be part of our studio audience. You can go to our Twitter handle, which is Our Parliament TV, or follow us on Facebook. The page is called Our Parliament. Or on your local radio station, and we'll show you all the radio stations that play this program for the audio version of this program at the end of this show. Honorable Tada, you've had some of the comments. What's your response?
My first point of intervention was that the social workers have to be supported. Families, people who call themselves fathers and mothers, they should be able to come out and teach their children the African way of life. Religious leaders, other than saying send this people to Luzira, I don't know whether they want to rehabilitate them from Luzira, because it is also their duty to get people. Like God said that he was looking out for the bad fellows and not the good ones. I think the religious leaders also must do their job, and traditional leaders, clan leaders must teach. I'm very proud of the Nabagereka of Uganda, talking about the Kisakati. Things like those, instilling values. Because in the end, I don't want us to be myopic and say, we are protecting Ugandan children. And in that regard, we're only thinking about Uganda as the four corners of this room. But there are Ugandans who are out there. Your own children may go to the US, where such a practice is legal. So are you only being so narrow to think about Uganda, we want to protect you in Uganda? We are talking about regional integration. We're talking about continental integration. Some of us are broadening our minds beyond the confines of Uganda. And I think we should broaden our minds, because that's the reality that we're dealing with.